What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. I'm gonna grab Thor. And also, let's grab a weird duo. So I guess I'm just kind of hedging my bets. Let's grab Sword and Officer. Or Thor and Officer. I'm looking for the good skill. There it is. I'd also, I guess, like to look for a good skill on this one. There's only one skill I really like. It's this one. And even then, it has its problems. I don't play this character for his skills. I play him for other reasons. Also, we're going to start with physical stuff because my Officer should be the better damage dealer of the two of these currently. But also, you know, it is Officer, so... Not committing to either of these two, obviously, as is pretty much every run, but, like, just starting with two skulls is, like, hedging my bets for potential stuff. And having, like, a physical and a magic skull together, I guess, is really hedging my bets. Like, harder than I've ever hedged them in my life. For, just, like, anything is possible now. We're full... The world is truly my oyster. More than it's ever been. Even though I've probably done this a gajillion times, so I don't know, I'm acting like it's a first. I've probably done this who knows how many times while starting a video. Because I'm the mixed damage guy. If anything showed the power of mixed damage, to me it's the recent Berserker run I did. Like, truly just a bizarre duo you almost never expect to see. And yet, it worked. You can come out of your cage, man, but you're not useful as always. Although I do kind of dog on her. With mods that allow me to freely change my skills at the start, it's like... Normally she'd be a little more useful than she is currently. Even though with enough time and effort, if you were ambitious enough, you could always get the 2 starter skills you want regardless of your skulls. You just have to restart over and over. Basically, when I look at that mod, I just consider it like the content creator mod. That means I don't have to restart the run a gajillion times to get the skills I want. It's just quality of life for me. And very much necessary for making it easy on me. Although we also have the dev menu, which allows me to do the same thing. That's the funny thing about box mods. Shouts to Bakunudo, of course, but I'm about to roast him a little. He made all of those mods first, and then later on down the line, he just like made dev menu turbo, and it's literally like, it's just all the mods he already made into one mod, and it's like way easier to use. It's just funny. He started off making all of those like complex mods that like allow you to reroll all your items on pedestals and stuff. And then he just made Dev Menu Plus, and you just like have to press F2 now. It's so funny. But of course, shouts to Bog. Best member of the Skul community, and I'll always say that about him. Easily the most valuable member of Skul that we have. And where would the game be without him? We wouldn't have a lot of the stuff we have now. Literally made the custom item modding API. If you don't know who Bakunudo is, you should go watch him. Mr. Bakunudo on YouTube. Bacanudo. Although he does make YouTube videos, but he doesn't make them as frequently as I do. Also, good Yaksha? It literally is the good Yaksha, guys. Okay. We got the good Yaksha. This is going to be a hell of a run. If you've ever questioned why Yaksha is good, this run... Okay. This run is a love letter to Yaksha haters. I will embrace you regardless. When you objectively have to face the facts that Yaksha is good, I will accept you into the Church of Yaksha, okay? Because it's been a long time coming. I've shown this off so many times at this point, but I have not gotten to show this off during this update cycle. So, Yaksha has a very particular build that's kind of hard to get. You need these 2 specific skills together to get the most out of it. But I did a Yaksha run recently, like maybe like a month and a half ago or so, where I showed off a build that was close to the power of this, where It's not quite as good, but it's close, where you don't have the 2 best skills you can have, but you do have one of these skills and another skill. Basically, when it comes to Yaksha, you want Iron Strike and Yaksha of Iron Will together, but if you have one of these and another one of the skills with this skill, either of these skills, you can still have a good, decent Yaksha build. You just need at least one of these and then one other. But also, we got the shitty skill on this guy. Frankly, moving forward, I don't even plan on using this character that much. It's pretty much going to become a Yaksha solo run. So I might actually not upgrade this to Legendary, because, for one, there's genuine merit to not upgrading your God of War to Legendary. And I want to start Arachne scaling as quickly as possible, so I think I'm going to probably not fuck with the general moving forward and just focus on Yaksha. But the whole point in this build is stopping your opponent in slowness, because whenever Rakshasa casts a skill, it leaves like an aura of slowness, and if we can just get that going, it's going to be insane. And it's not hard to get it going at all. All we need to do is get our Arachne Shrine scaled up a little bit, the skill cooldown and attack speed. We need some ability activated items like gravity or Manatech gravity generator, Mage's necklace, Bone of Wisdom, which also maybe means I should get a balanced skull instead of this current skull we have, because a Bone of Wisdom would actually be pretty good on this build. So maybe I do get rid of this God of War, which maybe means I build 2 skulls to Legendary still. Who knows? I wish I hadn't spent the bone shards on this. I wasn't really thinking about it at the time. But it was kind of a mistake to upgrade this guy. He's doing good stuff right now, but he's very quickly going to fall off in terms of usefulness. And that is unfortunate. I did not mean to press that. Is this a kaboom? Nope. I don't think I would take it regardless, because like, we're not doing swap-based things on this build. I hope I opened that treasure chest. I think I did. We also have a lot of time left to get a really good item up here. We got that on the freaking ring on the 2nd pedestal. Could have taken that for treasure, but I'm going for distance here. Yes! That's the kind of distance I'm asking for. I'm not going to buy the purple florp because I don't plan on swapping that much here. Now we just need to get some good items. Technically speaking, we could use Great Sage's time, or could we? No, actually we can't. Not really. Not easily, at least. Let's not take it. We're on a mission here. We know what we want. There's very specific things I'm looking for moving forward. They're all ability spam items, and if I don't get any, I'm sure we could still build a pretty good Yaksha build, but I want ability spam items more than anything else. And also to get a balanced skull. I'm pretty certain that's what we're going to do. Okay, that's a spokesman. Would be nice to get physical amplification from that, I think. Wouldn't also mind attack speed. Max HP is always solid. 250 max HP. Amplifies magic. That's good too. Our magic's already good is the thing, and we currently don't have a way to use our magic. So I'm just kind of thinking like I'd rather have my physical amplified, because our physical is extremely bare bones right now, and that's where our damage is coming from. Until we got this Frostboy, at least. And now we can actually use our magic, and look at that. 749, and that's real, too. That's actually crazy. The good thing about Yaksha early on is his damage, like his natural flat damage percent, is actually pretty good. So, like, even with low physical, he's still tearing shit up. And we should not struggle even a little bit in this Yaksha, god damn it, in this Yggdrasil. Jesus Christ. Shouldn't be a problem for us. And I'm gonna use Rakshasa in both forms, because you can get Yaksha up very easily. He's not hard at all to build up. Just run out here while these skills are done cooling down. Or get our Yaksha up real fast. Already almost back up. That's the difference between something like Rakshasa and Unknown King. They're both Nat Legendary Transformation Skulls, but Yaksha, unlike Unknown King, is actually really easy to keep his uptime and like use him frequently. Whereas Unknown King has a much longer cooldown. And the thing about Unknown King is like the transformation itself is not even close to as impressive as Rakshasa. Rakshasa is like a really, really good transformation skull. Unknown King is only fine. Like, Unknown King just doesn't do enough damage as it stands, and that's why he's not ever going to be a better transformation skull than Rakshasa. It's like significantly less effort needed for Rakshasa with way higher results, whereas like the effort you need to transform it as Unknown King is significantly higher than it is with Rakshasa, and the results are worse, which is just kind of unfortunate for our boy. Could take an Orc. Actually, I will. Orc is very takeable on Rakshasa because you trap your enemy in slowness. It's a little scary in rooms, but against bosses, this will literally tear them to pieces. And it's destiny, guys. Aging on Rakshasa, please. Also, I'm actually not going to take Collection Desire there. I'm going to take Last Resistance, because if we find Olive Tree Cudgel, the sooner we get that going, the better. And I probably will take this this Frost Skull all the way to Legendary, because there will be times where I have to swap, and Frost Skull is an incredibly good swapper. And also, he's just a good skull in general. No notes. The only thing that I guess is worth pointing out about Frost Skull, at least according to one of my viewers, who I kind of trust on these things. I don't really remember too much about it, but according to Doss, who is one of my viewers, that like the old Frost Skull was stronger than current Frost Skull, which I don't know. I don't know if he's right or wrong. All I know is Frost Skull is good. Like, he's good now, and I guess he's always been good. Although in the past, I didn't think he was very good, honestly. I was very wrong about that, but also I will take this Omen. We gotta get our physical caught up with our magic. I'm kind of getting to a point where I'm a lot more comfortable taking taking Omens and just across the board. Especially ones that are like that. Like, not immediately extremely beneficial, but potentially very beneficial. 90% is not anything to slouch at, is the thing. Like, obviously 180 is way better, like no doi, but it's not horrible. It's certainly denser damage scaling than like most courage items. Obviously not Hope Slasher and not Olive Tree Cudgel, but it's hard to get a lot better than 90. The main problem is the Omen inscription is like very scary to have. I don't know why I orced there. It was very stupid of me. Completely and utterly pointless. I just took a bunch of damage for no good reason. I literally haven't even used the orc yet. Like, I didn't deal a single point of damage the whole time. You'll love to see it. Commons be gone. Though it is early enough for commons, like, they still make sense. That's another good ability spam item skull, honestly. If I wasn't trying to build for Bone of Mana, I would probably take that. I will, however, take his Bone Shards. Okay, maybe not. Oh yeah, we have the thing. We need a lot of Bone Shards on this run, so... There it is! Okay, see, I built for it, and turns out it was a wise thing to do. Now, the question... Actually, I'll probably just get rid of Bone of Madness. Yeah, that'll do. Good shot. Forgot about Spirit of Negotiator. But now we have this, which is entirely why I took this Balanced Skull, and I didn't think I'd get this early, so... We're already starting to get some of the harder to get ability spam items. I'm hoping I see the easier ones to get, like Manatech Gravity Generator and Mage's Necklace. But our Rakshasa is already kind of off to the races. We also have Wisdom 4, which is kind of crazy. Get these commons out of my face. That shot more than made up for any commons I'll see, though. we're so far ahead in bone shards because we have this Nat legendary, and also I don't think we're high rolling our doors, but we're mid rolling them, and also we already have our unique frost skull, and we're at freaking this many bone shards, 89. If I get a rare in here, we can automatically upgrade this to legendary. So this run's off to a good start. But see what I mean? Slowness can also fuck you up there, as you saw. Like, normally I would have easily avoided that damage, but I wasn't able to. Also, look, the aging is already allowing us to do the crazy Yaksha strats. What is happening right now? Okay, I guess now we have that. And we got the rare. This run is kind of crazy, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Getting the Chosen Hero Circular is crazy. Just to show people, if you don't know what it does. I shall show you the powers of a true hero. This is one of the adventure or legendary items. They're very rare. Extremely rare, like super giga rare. They're like, the only thing that's, I would say, is rarer than these items is Unknown Darkness. And that's honestly it. When current HP reaches 15% or less, enter an indomitable state for 7 seconds, 60-second cooldown. While in an indomitable state, you will become invincible and physical attack is amplified by 50 and move speed increases by 100. When indomitable state ends, recover HP equal to the amount of physical damage dealt to enemies. Recover up to 30%. This item is both good and bad. It's simultaneously the worst item in the game and a decent item. The problem with this item is if you die on the hit that would have been below 15% of your HP, it still activates, but it takes your reassembly and kills you. And then you don't get the reassembly heal. You only get a 30% heal. So, like, it can literally eat your extra life and not heal you. And when that happens, it's extremely, extremely bad, obviously. The way that this item functions at its best is with a high max HP run. So, it might be wise of me moving forward from here to ditch the Omen and kind of just focus on getting my max HP high now that I have this item. But we'll see. I can make both work, honestly, as long as I have enough max HP. And our max HP is currently enormous, so the ring is doing a lot of heavy lifting. That's a common, but at least we got paid for it, so who cares? That's the difference between this stupid, dumb painting and that. I hate that painting. He just steals your money and leaves. Probably should have bought that max HP, but it's fine. Antique box, could consider buying that. Is there anything in particular? I would like the wheel. Well, that was a waste. That's not a waste. That gives me treasure 4. Not if I get rid of this, though. But it's like the only thing that makes sense to ditch. This makes... You know what? Let's get rid of that. We don't need Wisdom 4 yet. We'll get... Oh, what is this run becoming? We don't need Wisdom 4 yet. We'll get Wisdom 4 later, ideally. I would rather have... Oh, yeah, we can also keep refreshing. You've got to be joking me. You've got to be joking me. What are you... What... I'm getting literally everything that I like on this run right now. The question is, do I get my attack speed high enough to get this maxed? I don't think I do, so... Let's keep going. 320, we can even do one more. And thank God I did. Easy come, easy go with this treasure shit. 1525, 1840. This is... How much to break? 352. Okay, we can get it. Easy come, easy go treasure 4. Our run is already so powerful in terms of, like, item quality that, like, we really don't even need treasure. Obviously, it'd be nice for bone shards especially. But I ain't turning up a fucking stone of the air to make that happen. I mean, look at this. Look how much damage we're doing right now. Look at my fucking dude. I mean, that's not real, actually. So let's wait for the shrine to wear off. 827. I mean, that's crazy for Act 2. Honestly, I could have believed the fucking 1200 number based on the item quality we have. For a second, I did believe it. Like, the items we have on this run are nutty. Nice miss with your stupid stomp, Yaksha. Stupid dumb Yaksha. I take it back, by the way. I love Yaksha. This is a video where we show people that Yaksha is good, so I can't make jokes like that. Then everyone will hate Yaksha. I think for the most part, Yaksha is actually past his stigma. I'm kind of shadowboxing at this point, I guess. But there's definitely still people who don't like Yaksha out there. Not liking Yaksha is fine, by the way. That's acceptable. Thinking Yaksha is weak is the unacceptable thing. This is where we have to make tough decisions. Really tough decisions. We can get rid of the Omen. I don't really want to, though. Ditch this. Excuse me. I'm disgusting today. I apologize. That was repulsive. I'm fine with that, personally. Don't know why I'm holding on to this Omen so much, but I don't know, man. I kind of want to use it. It's been a while since I've used the Courage Omen. And I'm kind of just starting to get a positive opinion of the Wisdom and Courage Omens again. For a long time, I was very uncomfortable with them. But I don't know, I'm feeling vibed up on them today. I didn't think the run I was going to be playing today would be going this well this quickly, is the thing. Like, when I was booting up Skul after a long stream of playing Ori and the Will of the Wisps, I was like, oh boy, here comes another Skul run. Hopefully it goes well. And it's going literally just like ridiculously well. Like, this is one of the strongest starts I've seen in ages. I'm not even scared of the Leona sisters despite having an Omen. Maybe foolishly so, we'll see. Oftentimes I come in here with a big head and then I get knocked the fuck down. But look at this. This is what I mean by slowness trapping. You see that? No other Skul in the game can do anything like this, I assure you. It's literally Yaksha's specialty. Now they're both nearly dead. And even though I accidentally fucked up there and killed one early, I don't care. Because we're just going to do this. She may not even get the move here. No, she moved. Oh, she beat the fuck out of me, too. Ooh. I had to fucking bail. That's what I get for coming in this with a big head. Although, I assure you, it's not as close as it seems. We have this under control. Unless I get hit stupidly, which I didn't. Like, that was just like slowness shenanigans. Like I said, slowness is both a good and bad thing. Brawl enhanced runs that I've done on this channel probably show you that better than anything else. But like, this is a lot safer slowness than Brawl enhanced because it's attached to the Skul you're using, whereas Brawlness enhanced is attached to an effect that oftentimes is proccing on its own if you have any like AoE damage of any kind. So I don't know. This is just a lot safer. Terrible Leona chest, by the way, which is just typical. It's what I expect. And also, I'm getting rid of Spirit and Negotiator here, I think. Because we already got a shit ton of good items from it. And we need Collection Desire. Although Glass Body is here. But I definitely need Collection Desire. And I also need Go-Getter, so I guess we can't take Glass Body here. Which is fine. We don't need it. This is like the most Go-Getter run possible. Now we start the run for, like, you thought it was good to this point. Now the run truly begins, because we started Arachne scaling. And more than anything, that's what Yaksha builds need. What is it? Why is he leaping around like a frog? What was causing that? But truly, we have begun to ascend as Yaksha. This is where everything begins. The aging's allowing me to kind of already do it is the funny thing. Like the slowness chaining. But it gets far better than this. Now, keep dropping uniques and legendaries on me moving forward if you wouldn't mind, game. Y'all thought you were going to summon something? I got slowness on deck, dude. In fact, come up here. Oh, we still got time. Oh, he got me. But it was glitchy. And my nose is killing me right now. I don't know what it is. There can't be something in the air. It's fucking freezing outside. Like, there's no pollen. Rares are fine too, I guess. I'll take rares. Just no commons, alright, game? You heard me. No friggin' commons. You drop a comment on me, we're gonna have a bad time. Oh, thank God for the iframes. Saved by the iframes. Also, I'll take a halfling. Always like it when the halfling shows up when I need her. Like, we don't desperately need her, but like these days, I don't let the halfling stay in her cage anymore. I always let her out when I see her. So we can get the slime easier. And, whenever I see her, I let her out. So whenever I see her and I'm missing HP, that makes it all the better. She gave me a decent heal too. Thank you, halfling. For once, you didn't want me dead. Also, I lied earlier. We are high rolling our doors. Are you seeing this? We were talking about you earlier. You're not welcome on this run now. Because you're a speed skull. Where's the brawler? Oh. Brawler can't be slowed down, I don't think. So yeah, Brawler's going to be on a normal timer. So we got to... Oh, he's dead already. Never mind. We're fine. The power of this run never ceases to amaze me. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, well, that was bad. That was a freaking full-on orc pounce from the stupid-ass annoying Frieza. Alright. Not bad. Pretty good. We don't have a lot of money, though. I guess that's problematic. Gunpowder sword normally would be very nice to see, but we don't need it. We don't need any of this, so we just move on. Weak shop, but, like, it doesn't matter. Look at my item quality. We're doing just fine on the items department. And look at my bone shards, man. That Nat Legendary really came in clutch. Why not I orc? You know what it is? Like, I always, almost always at least, I don't this time, but generally speaking, I have defensive quints. When I'm gearing up for a fight that I don't want to deal with fully, I usually just press the quint button because it's like, normally that helps me defensively. But now that I have this stupid orc, it's the opposite. It just hurts me. My autopilot habits are not helping. Where's the treasure chest in here? Must have been in one of those back enemies. Oh! I did not see that grenade. Fear not, though, guys. Everything's cool. It's under control. Because we got Yaksha. And I had to swap. Oh! Guys. Okay, we should be okay. Thank God for the circuit. I might swap away from orc. I'm thinking maybe I should not be playing orc currently. It's already led to some very precarious situations. It also just barely kept my last resistance too. Like, literally by, I think it was 8 HP. By the skin of my fucking teeth, I got to keep this. I'm thinking I probably shouldn't be playing orc. Alright, here's where true power starts to manifest. Are we at 10? I think we are. Yep. Alright, that's maxed. And that's what matters the most. So, moving forward, it all goes to other shrines. And we're pretty much as strong as we could get. We still could get mana cycle. But like, the Yaksha is going to start popping off big time. We have like almost no cooldown on these skills. Almost constantly attacking. We just need a couple more ability spam items, and then we're like truly golden. I would say a Mage's Necklace is still something I would take, more than likely. Mana Eater is also pretty good on Yaksha because he basic attacks a lot whenever he's like in between casting skills on Raksha or Rakshasa. You're oftentimes casting your basics too. So there's room for stuff like Mana Eater, and I am looking for. I'm also still swapping quite a bit too. Is the thing. I'm just gonna push that there, just so I don't have to get drug all the way across the screen. Although I guess I would have got pushed in. You know what? Just because I'm not trying to cheat. Which means I wasted time. Like, I'm not doing that to cheat. I just wanted to get out of it early, but then I realized I would have taken 7 less damage. He's cheating! Someone stop him! Oh? Yeah, you're not getting away with my money. I don't know who you think you are, but that's not happening. Also, there is a fucking conductor orb on the loose somewhere. Just juggling him in the air casually. Who cares? Not a care in the world. You are not useful to me. We don't need you. Oh! Bring on the slime. Although getting rid of her early gives us more time to find the slime. Because there's not an ability swapper in Act 4. It's just her and this one for Act 3 and 4. I mean, I worded that incorrectly. It's her for both Act 3 and 4 is what I meant to say. So, moving forward, we will have no ability swappers left in the pool after I free her. Which means the slime is way more likely to show up. So you can go on and get out of here. You're not needed. Got a decent amount of money for this, though some of it's going towards this. I was thinking I might want to grab an invisible knife. If I could find a way to fit it on this build. I could get rid of the Omen at this point. In fact, I think I will. Take that. Buy Misfortune. It just always helps to have Invisible Knife on a physical skull if you're dealing magic. And also, take the defensive Quint that I was saying earlier I don't want Orc anymore. We'll just take that instead. But now, even though it's not incredible on Rakshasa, it's still going to be doing work. It's good to have Invisible Knife. Just like a solid thing to have in general. Obviously, it's like arguably the best item in the game. Can't believe you have to put that qualifier in front of Invisible Knife, which was undisputedly the best item in the game until recently. But now the power creep is real. What do you got? That's actually kind of good, but it's not... we don't got room for it. Pass. I'll be on my way. If I find like a Mage's Necklace, I'll probably ditch the Invisible Knife for it. Because we're trying to do ability spam items. Crit items is just kind of here to, I guess, be a supplemental damage until we hopefully get lucky and find the thing we're actually looking for. I'm just money farming at this point. Which is typical of me. I always money farm. Alright, Chimera. This will be a great showcasing for Yaksha and his damage. Because we're going to pretty much immediately obliterate this fool. She's not going to be able to move once I trap her in slowness. Yeah, see what I mean? Just trapped. She hasn't even roared yet. And she's already at half, and she literally just got out of her first fucking move. You'll love to see it. And also, look at this. Another Rakshasa. See what I mean about how easy it is to chain Rakshasa into more Rakshasas? It's not all like the Unknown King, who actually is a struggle. And she's not going to get to use her ult. She's dead. And it's that simple, folks. Now, it's not that simple on something like Dark Skull. You have to be a little more careful against fights like that. But Chimera has like a billion fucking frames of animation whenever she does anything, so it's very easy to do something like that to her. Terrible chest across the board. Unfortunately, this is a little too late. I'm going to take the max HP. We need it. We got plenty of use for it. And the build is done in this regard. We can just ignore that from now on. Max HP, of course, is the go-to here, as it almost always is above damage percent. We need as much max HP as possible so we can, or 86, we need to get that number up. We'll find room for it. Why is it so low? I don't know why it's so low. We have this. Okay, the only sources of physical scaling I have are this, and courage. So I guess that's part of it. But there's still time to get that up. Very magic-centered Yaksha. Which is, I don't know why I'm laughing. That's kind of my thing, I guess, is building weird versions of skulls you've seen a million times. It's like, oh yeah, I've been there, done that. I've played Yaksha runs. Oh wait, it's magic Yaksha. Okay, that's weird. I'm gonna watch that. Thank you for the unique. I think I forgot to open a chest. I think I've forgotten to open plenty of chests at this point. You guys are probably screaming. I do still have use for money, so it's important to open these chests. So I am fucking up pretty hard. There's still enemies? Guess so. Man, Frost Skull is so good. I can't believe there was ever a time where I didn't think he was good. And this is like a post, like, this is like the old thing I was talking about earlier where like one of my viewers swears he used to be really good. But I used to think he was bad in his current rendition. Or not bad, I just thought he wasn't anything spectacular. I thought he was attached to the freeze status, and back then I didn't think freeze was good. I thought it was bad. So I thought he was bad. But it's like multi-pronged. He's not attached to freeze as a status at all. And he's also very good. So like, and oh no, also freeze is very good is what I meant to say. Or it's not very good, I guess. Freeze is fine. The problem with freeze is it's kind of prone to high roll and low rolling. But even mid-roll freeze runs these days are actually pretty good. Back in the day, before Frostwitch's staff was a good item, it was a lot harder for them. But these days, it's like a lot more evened out. And you can get pretty good Frost builds without having to need Glacier Breaker. Get your stupid cannon out of my face. Shop time. And I don't know what I was thinking earlier, dude. We are like Omega high rolling these doors. It's like as high as it can be, I think. This is something that could be very good for dense physical damage scaling. It also has max HP on it, which makes this better. Could be time to ditch this, but I have a feeling a lot of my damage is coming from these invisible knives, so... We have... What's my wisdom? 4. Which is, obviously good. The apple might be better, unironically, so it might be time to ditch this. I think I'd prefer an apple on this build, so I think I am going to do that. As crazy as it seems, an apple on this build would go very hard for multiple reasons. And Wisdom Enhanced is definitely not the best. Could be worth buying arms on the pedestal, because I don't think I can fit something like this, even though it's pretty good. Rapidity, that's not bad, but it's not what I'm looking for. I think it's time we ditch treasure and buy and buy arms. With the hope that I can get better, like an actual good arms on him. I guess Hope Slasher is really the only one I'm looking for. Okay, you are going on a rampage, and I don't appreciate it. You need to go. Thank you. Man, we are crazy powerful. And also, another succubus for another demon hunter. You can't even hit me with your dumbass trap. Guess swapped on in the air. What do you got? Arms. This is probably a better arms item across the board. I can't even fit it, though. This is a really tight build. We don't really got room for much of anything at this point. Also, if you notice, my physical damage is just there, thanks to arms and the Hand of Glory. So, like, we now have dense enough damage scaling on both sides to make this work very well. Not that it wasn't already working very well, but now it's working even better. Yes, succubus loser. Normally, Brawler Dark Elites are like my Achilles heel, but not when you have fucking succubus. Man, he did not get to fire that off. Also, I'm going to give him my money here. Well, he stole money from me, about 200 gold. Just typical. Thanks for nothing, dude. Alright, what do you got? It's her again. Like, I swear to God, I've seen her so many times lately. She's everywhere. You can't get away from her. Oh, I don't have it. I thought I had it. Alright, you're dead. Get your dumbass wall out of here. Yeah, you can't even spawn the wall. You're just stuck there, loser. El Bozo, loser. Come on down here and just take your beating. It was an honest attempt from you. A little cute, honestly, I'm keeping it real. But you never stood a chance. Bye. Another legendary thing. I want the bone shards. Because I'm getting max HP from this anyways. I'm actually going to scale my damage here a little bit. Actually, no, I'm not. I lied. I was worried about maybe healing after Joan, but we should be fine. Let's see if we can max scale this. The run has been very generous with bone shards for sure. Oh, there's our slime. We've been looking for you. There's a good chance whatever he gives me here, I just don't take. I think the only thing I take here is an ability spam item. Otherwise, I leave it on the ground. So, Nether, why can't I think of the name? Nether Mana? Yeah, I'll have to look. Nether, yeah, it's Nether Mana Suppressor. I knew this. I don't know why I was struggling to get that one out. This I take. The problem is, what goes? Probably the invisible knife, honestly. Not that I'm happy about that, but that was always a supplemental damage thing on this build. Just kind of there. I think it probably makes my run weaker to get rid of that invisible knife, but I'd like to build into the theme of the run, which is ability spam items. So if I'm going to get my duped Manatech Gravity Generator, I'm of course going to lean into it. Because this is what Yaksha does. But like I said, probably made my run weaker to do that. It would have been better off just keeping the invisible knife. We had like 45 crit rate, so like very solid crit. It was activating very often. And we're not going Mana Tech 3, if you guys are wondering. I'm going for the apple. I don't know what I'm going to buy on the pedestal that was Misfortune was on. Probably Duel. I'm kind of hoping I see a... Olive Tree Cudgel before this is all over. Which isn't impossible. I got Olive Tree Cudgel the other day in the Joan chest, so... Get your dumb tentacle out of here. Yeah, we are definitely weaker without the invisible knife. 100%. It's just that good of an item. Even if it's just like a side piece on your run, it's just so good, man. It's so absurdly powerful to the point of ridiculousness. 3 Courage and Wisdom, by the way, which is really funny. And not only is it funny, it's intended, which makes it even funnier. It could actually, at this point, it might be incorrect. Now that I'm really thinking about it. Because, like, our damage percent is naturally good. We don't really need the apple. We have 350 max HP. If that's the case, I'm probably going to lean into Mana Tech 3, actually. I don't know what I was thinking there. Let me in! I was doing Eric Andre bit. It was a good Eric, you know, the classic Eric Andre bit. You love to see it. Could be nice to lean into. If only I had kept the invisible knife, man. I actually regret getting rid of it now. Let's see what items we can find in here, but oh, for one, I'm taking this flask. But odds are I'm just fixing my pedestals here. Okay. Turn this into either Courage or Wisdom, I think. Or, no. Mana Tech. Yeah, I'll turn it into Mana Tech. What, will I, though? Do I fucking need it? I don't need Mana Tech. I'd rather have enhanced damage. So let's actually put Courage here. Because now my Courage, or my physical is going to be higher, I think, than my magic. Which is nice. Also, I don't think I needed to buy that, that head. Or maybe I'm, like, just at the lower threshold of like, the minimum I need to max scale. If I go in another skull room, I'll probably pass it. Or maybe I'm, like, 1 past it. I don't know. I'm not doing the math. You guys know me. I hate math. Math isn't cool. It's dumb. No! Oh, my God. I autopiloted in and immediately recognized what I did. Whack, bro. There was no taking it back. Dude, we're so much weaker without that invisible knife. It's crazy. It's such a stupidly powerful item. What a fucked up world we live in. Where invisible knife is that much higher than all the other items except Olive Tree Cudgel. Because it's not like Mana Tech Gravity Generator is bad. It's far from bad. It's really good. And it's still that much weaker to have 2 of them than 1 invisible knife. 160. You hate to see it, man. I think we were dead even on we're not dead even, but like we were on the threshold where, like, if I hadn't gone in that skull room, I would have perfected it. I'm almost certain. It's crazy, man. The world's trying to get me down. Trying to ruin the vibes. And by the world, I mean my autopilot brain. That automatically did that shit without even thinking about it. Oh, come on, you fucker. You think I can't hit you with Rakshasa from over here? You think you're safe? You are not safe. No one is safe. Rakshasa can get you anywhere. You're about to find out, John. It's my physical right now. Yeah. Oh, it's not actually above my magic. I'm kind of shocked. If I was good at math, I would have known that. Alright, Joan, here it comes. Prepare yourself mentally for the anguish that's about to happen. Good luck even getting your orbs out in time to do anything. Loser. She's gonna ult here. I just shredded my HP. Wait, what am I doing? Here. How did you move? Don't even get to summon your little friends. Ritual humiliation for her. You know, I was kind of holding out hope that I would see an olive tree cudgel here. Oh well. You can't get everything you want. Just most of what you want. I don't even need to look at you. Full max art shrine, and then a little extra gravy on top. We were at 120. What are we at right now? 55. I got like, yeah, I think we were exactly where we needed to be with 120. Which is really another sad sigh. But it is what it is. I can't have my perfect. And I ruined it on my own, so I can't be mad. Hang on a second. There's a fucking hair on my glasses. So annoying. And also an eyelash too. It was a double whammy. You would think this is good. We don't need it. So we're not going to take it. And does that bear courage than anything we have? Not really. I mean, it's not bad, obviously, but we don't need it. We don't even have 2 power skulls. We'll just buy food. Consider that a done deal. Buy the shield. And that's our kit. And god dang, it's good. How good is it? It's good. It got worse, though, when I got rid of the invisible knife, so that is still exists over this run. But other than that, you know, what more could we ask for? I think we're gonna win. Hot take. Nostradamus over here thinks he's gonna win this game. Yeah, I do. I do think that. Even though I just got hit by a statue, which is kind of embarrassing. I don't even remember the last time that happened to me was. Could also do some shenanigans here and fuck things up. Like, this is a fight where you actually trapping them in slowness is good, obviously, but I have to keep my wits about me because he moves around a lot. In fact, all of the rest of these fights aren't even close to as free as some of these other fights have been with trapping them in slowness. You have to pay attention to his animations and what he's doing, like, because he can hit me with that if I get too lost in the sauce here. But I mean, we just beat the fuck out of him. Sent him immediately into this portion. You don't get to ult today, Mr. Hero. I will see to that. Bye. No ults for you. Though he'll get to ult in this portion of the fight, almost certainly. Oh, you didn't get to push me back. I'm going to start right on top of you. What a sad day for you. As soon as he lands, it's Rakshasa time. I don't have to dodge if I fucking succubus you. Like, I can stand here like a fucking doofus and just do this. He hasn't even hit the ground yet. Oh, no, he has hit the ground. This was probably not smart. Oh, no, it definitely wasn't. I just wasted some of the Rakshasa, which is fine. We can just get it back easily. See what I mean, though, guys? This is what Yaksha runs are all about. For the doubters, maybe some of you guys are brand new to my audience and you haven't seen it yet. It's a really good build. Alright, we're going to dodge this with Frost Skull Ice Frames, or I-frames. And we're going to immediately begin. Although I'm going to wait till he lands after this. Although I have to be careful about being grabbed because he always, or he can try and grab here. Meatball! How do you do, Meatball? Keep a watch on his animations. Watch out for audio cue. Although I think he's attacking, so he's not grabbing here. And it didn't matter anyway because he didn't even get to leave the animation he was doing because he died. And that went super well, as expected, because it's Yaksha, and of course it went well. Gonna enhance our courage, I guess. Not a big deal. It's a pretty boring enhancement, but I'm glad I decided to go with it because, like, I mean, our damage percent is already good. Our HP is already good. The apple would just kind of not do a ton here. So I'd rather have even better courage than nothing at all. And now we fight Dark Skull. How will that go? Probably well, if I had to put some money on it. Because we're playing my good pal Yaksha here. If only we had gotten the Olive Tree Cudgel. But we can't always be so lucky. The magic items we got on this run are nutty, though. Like, they gave me so many good magic items. Boom! Oh, not boom! That was I was trying to boom that. All right, you're done. Well, he's not gonna die here or anything, but like, still gotta watch him when what he's doing here. Like, watch out for the audio cues. Don't let him hit me with that attack because it hurts really bad when he does. And if I didn't move there, he would have hit me with it because the thing about Yaksha is whenever he's using those skills, it's a thing I talk about fairly often in this game. Is one of like the big things that I don't think people consider as much as they should in terms of like assessing the power level of stuff is if a character moves whenever they're attacking, that's actually like a secret debuff that often gets overlooked and not considered as a debuff when it 100% is. Like if you have a character that stands in place when they're attacking, that is like genuinely a very good thing for a skull to have. And you wouldn't expect it to be important, but it is. Oh, I should not have done this here. He's leaping into the air. I honestly thought we killed him quick enough to where he wouldn't be leaping into the air here, which is why I activated this. Okay, he's sufficiently succubus. He is not having a good time, guys. Yeah, I don't, he's not having fun. I'm having fun. He's not, though. And we're not here for him. We're here for us. This is probably stupid of me. I probably should not be doing this, but I am. I always respect him when he's doing this attack because it's scary and deals a lot of damage if you're not careful. And also, he is unpredictable out of this move. He's charging, so we better respect that. Okay, we might not. Like, we'll go into the Giga ult here for sure. But, like, I don't think the Power Skull is going to get to do much past this point. Okay, we're out of it. Oh, he's doing this. Okay. He didn't even get to put bones in the ground. Look at the 2 layers of ice. So I'm not tripping whenever I see 2 layers of Forgotten, or Idol of the Forgotten. Sorry, I'm just trying to focus. Loser. Watch this. I don't even gotta try, dude. I got iframes on deck. He's gonna leap into the air again. And he's not gonna have a good time with it again. He's literally stuck here. He's Speed Skull. What the fuck? What? Did you see that? What the hell? Okay. He's having an identity crisis. It's understandable when you're up against the raw power of Rakshasa. The unstoppable fucking behemoth. Is this good here? Obviously, nothing's better than Tibia. Though, I guess with Rakshasa, he doesn't move a ton, so Tibia is actually maybe not the best here, so. Upon using a skill when 5 disbeliefs are in possession, we're not really damaging off our skills, but we're also not doing anything but using skills, and we don't move enough for Tibia, so this is like a run where there's genuine purpose in not taking the Tibia. We're also not basic attacking, so I'm just going to take Vertebra of Disbelief. Yeah, we're going to take the Vertebra. Get out of here, lag. I'm going to hold off on Rakshasa-ing him until he comes down from wherever he's going to be up here, whichever fucking attack he decides he's going to. Just don't do the vertical beams, please. It doesn't matter as much without the Tibia, but I still hate that move. Don't like it. Okay, he's not. He's doing this one. I don't even care about your dumbass laser beam, dude. I just don't want to see the stupid vertical beams. That's all I care about. You're dead, and I win. He didn't even get to do anything yet. Like, he literally was just stuck in, like, his like, thought process after he does that attack. Come over here, you coward. Oh, you think you can escape Rakshasa just by leaving his bubble? Little did you know, he's got range on deck. Okay, I'm taking more than I'd like to, because I'm just being a fucking moron. That's me being a fool. Don't be a fool, guys. I'm getting too ahead of myself. Though I'm not even a little bit worried, because we do have the circuit, and we also have, like, 3 lives. So, everything's chill. The only thing that's bad is if I get, like, rifted or something, but we're, like, always a tackle dashing power skull, basically. Oh, another interesting thing about Rakshasa in this fight in particular is he's actually a lot worse at this fight than he is Dark Skull. Because you have to worry about 2 sources of damage at once, so, like, you can't as easily chain Rakshasa. In fact, I'm going to play this a little carefully, I think. Let's play a little safe here because, like I said, you can't as accurately stun lock an enemy when there's 2 on either side of you. You're, like, being pinched, so... Here comes the rift. Nice. I will do this for here because this is where our primary source of damage comes from. I'll just put that there for safety. Man, freaking Alexander is being much more of a problem than Dark Skull in this particular portion. Like, Dark Skull was nothing. And once we delete 1 fist, this will once again turn into nothing. But it's just interesting how Alexander can manifest as the harder fight sometimes. And like I said recently, I do find him to be a little scarier than Dark Skull these days. The way that Dark Skull becomes very scary for me is whenever the fight lasts longer than I normally am used to it lasting. Otherwise, it's like pretty similar to the Dark Hero, where it's like, I don't know, very predictable. He always does the same things. There's a lot of RNG in this fight. We are really stuck in this fucking two-fist portion here. Literally, as soon as we delete one of these fists, it's over. Okay, I will kill this fist now. Or no, I'll kill this fist. If you insist. If you infist. Alright, now you lose. It's over. Get your ass down here, loser. Oh my god, I always forget about that. Okay, nice. I am going to do what I have been talking about lately and play this safely. If I don't think I'm going to get out of here before before the debris segment, I'm going to kind of retreat a bit. But also, I think we're getting out of here before the debris segment if I'm keeping it a buck with you guys. Because the thing is, we're trapping him in slowness. So even if I'm not dealing damage super quickly, we're dealing it over a period of enough time to where, like, we'll have time to, yeah, we'll have time to stop him. Though I will say I did kind of throw caution to the wind there a little bit. Not smart. I should have, at that point, retreated and just accepted the debris phase. I was going against my own advice, but I was pretty certain we were still going to kill him there, despite how it was a little slow. It's crazy how long the two-fist segment took me compared to literally everything else. Okay, you're just dead now, dude. You're fucking done. Even if you don't die here, you are going to die. Very quickly. And you're 100% not getting to do a fucking Hail Mary. Like, yeah, you're fucking done, dude. And he's out of here. Oh. Oh! This makes for a cool windscreen. How did that happen? That's so sick. I don't think getting this effect on the windscreen is a first for me. Getting the fucking circulate on the windscreen. I don't even know how it activated there. Like, he died and then it activated. He must have dealt damage to me on the literal frame he died. Imagine losing a run like that, by the way. Like, as soon as you fucking kill him, he deals damage to you on the last second and you die and he dies too. That would be horrible. But GG's. That's not what happened. We won handily. We didn't lose a single life. Thanks in part to the circulate, of course. It's a good item. Very good item. When you build properly around it. This is, like I said, simultaneously the worst item in the game potentially, and also a really good item. You just have to make sure you have a lot of max HP. Very important to make sure that your max HP is high. Otherwise, this will just eat your reassembly and kill you on the spot, and then you'll be pissed off and hate the item forever. Which has happened to me multiple times for the record. Very interesting run for sure across the board. Very, like, just instantly into it. Like, Yaksha in Act 1, getting the ring as, like, the second item on the pedestal. Getting early Nether Menace Suppressor because we believed in the heart of the cards and kept re-rolling the Dark Quartz pedestal. Interestingly enough, this didn't max out until we beat, I think, Dark Skull. Because the weird thing about this is, I'm pretty sure Dark Hero doesn't count as a boss kill. Because, like, at a point in the game, like, and I might be wrong about this, it's just something I noticed on one run, and maybe something weird happened, but I don't think they count him as a boss yet, because like, up until recently he was the final thing in the game, and he didn't need to proc the what's it called? Why can't I think of the name of it? I'm a fucking moron. Why can't I think of the name of this fucking item? Stone of the Air. Jesus Christ. Oh god, guys, it's been a long day. Also, my nephew's crying in the background, so it distracted me. But uh, up until recently, he didn't need to proc the Stone of the Air, so I think it's kind of leftover jank from when like he was the last thing in the game and they didn't count him because they didn't need to. But now that the game goes past him, he doesn't count, but Dark Skull does. Is something I noticed. So kind of weird, kind of trippy, I guess. But like we didn't max this out until Dark Skull, so we were missing 30% damage in the Dark Hero and Dark Skull fight. No. And then we had that in the Alexander fight, which, as I predicted, ended up being the hardest part about the run. And that's like the longest fist segment for an Alexander I've had. The longest two fist segment I've had in a long, long time. I almost never see two. I think we saw three rifts, right? I almost never see two, and we saw three. So definitely a weakness of Rakshasa. I have to admit that at least is in that particular section he's going to struggle because like he can't lock both of them down very easily, and you have to dodge a lot of attacks, so he can't just stand there like an idiot like he normally does and just swing his fucking shit over and over and over. And it's not like the Leona sisters because the battlefield's way bigger, and also it's way more chaotic than Leona sisters. So it is what it is. We still got through it without any issues and won the run handily, which hopefully Yaksha haters take note. This isn't even close to the strongest Yaksha run too. This run was a little off in terms of its damage. I'm trying to figure out why. I mean, we were missing some key items like for one, Olive Tree Cudgel, but like you can't really expect to get Olive Tree Cudgel often on builds like this. So minus that, we were also missing Mage's Necklace, so that's part of it. And also I got rid of the Invisible Knife, which definitely gimped our run a little bit. So potentially keeping Invisible Knife on a Yaksha build is actually good. And we also didn't get Mana Eater, which would have been really good as well. So missing a few items that I normally would like to have. I don't think normally I'd have the ring. I don't think normally I'd have the Chosen Hero Circular, obviously. So there's a few things on here that weren't super prime Yaksha, but we got the two skills and I got to show y'all the power of it and how easily you can stun lock enemies. And that's really what it's all about. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it, and that's all I got. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.